Hello my lovely friends. Today I will discuss the new release WhatsUp Beauty Dragon Eye palette. You have probably seen the reviews floating around in your feeds, you have seen the swatches, people are raving about it, and of course I want to talk about it too since I received it in PR. But I want to do it a little bit differently. Instead of telling you how good this palette is, I will try to tell you why you shouldn't get it, why it maybe doesn't suit you, and then after that you can decide if you want it or not. But keep in mind, this video is just a fun thing, a different way to review a product or talk about the product. It's just not that serious. This isn't a bad review per se, it's not to bash the brand or bash the palette. It's just a video to make you all laugh and hopefully have a good time here. Of course I will provide some swatches and other important information about the palette despite this video being a little bit different. I will also share some looks I have been creating with the palette so you can see what you possibly could create with this palette. But of course you can't create what I create. I'm just kidding. Reason number one that you shouldn't get the Dragon Eye palette. You despise beautiful packaging. You hate sparkly, beautiful, dimensional, super cool, extremely magnific packaging. Then don't get it, because this packaging is so cool. I literally gasped when I saw it. I was so excited. Reason number two why you shouldn't get the Dragon Eye palette. You hate eyeshadows that blend themselves. You can't stand matte shadows that just blend so effortlessly to each other and you want a splotchy mess. Okay, go ahead, don't get this palette. Reason number three why you shouldn't get this palette. You don't want your shimmers to be seen from the moon. You don't want your shimmers to be so multi-dimensional, sparkly and shifty and beautiful and just glittery and lovely and super pretty. Don't get this palette. Reason number four why you shouldn't get this palette. You hate versatile palettes that you can use for any occasion, for the family party, for a glamorous dinner, to the work, to the gym, to the grocery store, for a date, everywhere. You just want 50 palettes for or different occasions because that's just who you are. Okay, don't get this palette. Reason number five why you shouldn't get this palette. You don't want to support hard-working women. Are you stupid? Don't get this palette, you don't deserve it anyway. If it didn't come across in the video, I'm obviously joking around a bit, but the palette is excellent and I'm really excited to have it in my collection. Mattes are blendable and they basically blend themselves, I would say. Shimmers are super sparkly and beautiful. The only thing that I would change in this palette is to maybe add 1 or 2 other shades like jewel toned mattes, because that's what I like to use in my looks. It's still a very pretty palette, and I mean the palettes are magnetic, so you can just switch out the pans and do a color story that suits you. I really enjoy how it looks like how it is, and I won't change it, but I will maybe combine it with other palettes just to get a different vibe, because when you use those rosy neutral tones you kind of get a similar vibe every time you use it, and I mean that's nothing wrong with that. It's just that if you want variety, I would recommend you using this as a complementary palette instead. Please let me know if you found this video fun, or did you find it ridiculous, or do you just prefer a normal review? Let me know in the comments, because I'm really curious what you think about this format. I will also love to know if you are planning to pick up this palette. Did I sell it to you, or did I scare you away from it? Let me know that too. Thank you so much for watching as always, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye bye!